Hi, this is Ruthie from the Big Family Homestead, and today we have an update video for you.
So that is right. It is time for the March 2016 Update Homestead Video-O-Rama. We've got a lot of things to show you that we've been working on, some future stuff, and I do have a request of you at the very end, so please make sure to watch through the whole thing, if you don't mind. I'd greatly appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, while we're talking about being very appreciative, I would like to say thank you for the folks. There are several of you guys who saw our dirt issue and realized we were having to shovel so much. Tons and tons of dirt to fix a drainage problem in our backyard, and you guys were kind and sent the family all kinds of goodies, mostly like ibuprofen and other kind of things to make your pain go away. So for you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Unexpected, but it was really fun, and it was great fun. So thank you. We're grateful, appreciative the way that you guys treat us. We really, really do feel like this is a community. And so there. Now, okay, on to the update. Now, first things first, I'll go back to the dirt. We have had a drainage problem in our yard. And so we've been basically had 16 cubic yards of dirt dropped off in our front yard. And then we've been shuttling it back and forth with a small trailer and a tractor. Well, we got about halfway through the job and the tractor gave up the ghost. The starter on the tractor had gone bad, and my son Jonathan, who's really good with mechanical stuff, he took it out and pulled it out and figured out, hey, this is the issue. We bought a new one and it came in the mail today, but guess what? This is only a 5-minute fix, but Jonathan's nowhere to be found, and he didn't tell me where he put the bolts, so I can't fix the stupid tractor. Ah! Time for animal updates.
And so it's springtime, and that means for us, little bitty chickens. So we've been hatching out some of our eggs that we've gotten from our other hens, and we've been putting them in the incubator, and they have all hatched. Well, almost all hatched. We had 22 fertilized eggs. So far, I think half of them have hatched out already. We're waiting for the other half to pop their little heads out. So when these chicks get big enough, they're going to be put into what we call our bitty coop. And then we have some chickens out there already, and when we move these guys out to the bitty coop, then the bigger chicks will get incorporated into our larger population. Then it's going to be harvest time. For the old girls. For the old girls.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
So here's the goat pen. The goats are doing great. The babies, there's been no issues whatsoever. We actually need to go and get them disbudded here soon. I can't have goats with horns.
No horns.
No,
goats.
And with a Harriet, our cow, coming, we actually have to get rid of a couple of goats, which I'm kind of sad about, but limited space, really can't have too many animals, and so we're getting rid of a couple. If you know of anybody, let us know.
We also have a cow named Harriet on the way, and so when you have a cow named Harriet, you gotta have a fence. So we basically put up a fence, but here's David to tell you a little bit more about how we did that.
So it took about 2 days to get the fence completed. It was about the first day was drilling out all the holes and putting the posts in. The second day was getting all the railings on. But the third day, it took about a half day's work to get the electric in. But I know it's working now because it shocked me through my pliers. So,
pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
And the plan is to paint that fence red like this shed that we're started to paint up. We're gonna try to get the whole backyard, you know, nice and uniform looking so that it's nice and pleasant and all that kind of stuff. So we're basically gonna do the barn red with white trim. The fence will be a red fence, and then we're gonna be building another shed for the animals in the back, which will also match along with that. So if anybody loves to paint, come on over. We could use your help. And so moving forward for future stuff, we're going to be adding a couple more raised beds onto our garden. And basically, we're trying to be as self-sufficient as we can, and our garden is woefully undersized to feed our family. We get a lot of food out of it, but with 7 kids, you need a lot more. Also, we're going to be planning on a grill rehab. That's right, I've acquired a grill that was in its heyday very, very expensive, but its guts were all rotted out, so I've saved up some pennies and gotten some new guts, and hopefully we're gonna turn this thing into a grilling machine. So there's that. Now, for the request. Here's the scoop, folks. We are truly trying to build community here with self-reliant types, you know, the farmers, the homesteaders, the prepper people that can unify under the umbrella of being self-sufficient as much as you can. And with that said, we've been doing these Friday night friends, homestead friends kind of interviews. And what I'm looking for is 2 things. Well, first of all, first thing, do you have any suggestions for channels you would like for us to reach out to? Number 1. You can put those in the comments section down below. If you think there's a channel that would really go good with my wacky kind of behavior and still is in that homesteading, you know, farming, self-reliant kind of vibe, make the suggestion down there. But secondly, make the suggestion to them too. And I'll tell you why, because I've done this before and I've asked people for ideas, and what happens is I get these ideas, I write them all down, and I reach out to a lot of these channels, and you'd be surprised that about 90% of the channels don't even get you back. They don't even, you know, text you back or message you back. And then the ones that do, it's very, very hard to nail down times with logistics and stuff like that. So bottom line is this, is that if you give me the information, I'll be happy to go ahead and reach out to them. But also if you say, hey, Brad from the Big Family Homestead might want to be interested, if we're hitting them from more fronts, there's more of a chance that the channel that you would like to see interviewed will probably get done. Okay, so final things, we are so, so grateful for you people. We really do believe we're building community, and this has become a very, very cool thing. So if you don't mind, like and subscribe, you know the drill, all that kind of stuff. Pass it on to your, you know, Facebook friends and all that kind of stuff. It really, really does help us out. So I am Brad with the Big Family Homestead. You guys have an amazing day.